Did you know that today, right now, in this very moment, it's Giving Tuesday? No? Psych nah. It's not too late, so let's talk about it. Greetings, good day, and welcome. I'm Deanna, your favorite project manager and grants consultant. On this channel, I talk about everything grants, development, nonprofit management, and project management. And today, we're talking about the most generous day of the year, aka Giving Tuesday. If you're seeing this video, you're probably wondering, damn, how in the world can you participate on this day when you didn't prepare nothing? You didn't even know what was happening, and you just feel like you are scrambling to try to create some sort of engagement for your nonprofit on the most generous day of the year. With all that being said, today we're going to cover what Giving Tuesday is, why it matters, and how you can prepare some last minute engagement for this incredible day of giving. If you ain't already know, the last month of the year is always the one that is the most generous. Maybe it has something to do with Thanksgiving being right around the corner. Maybe it's because of Christmas. Maybe because people are trying to step into the new year with just a much more generous heart, trying to donate to a charity, you know, all that good stuff. So if you are someone that is looking to increase your engagement, if you're trying to connect with some new donors, if you would like to see if you could raise some funds, keep watching. First and foremost, what is Giving Tuesday? Started in 2012, Giving Tuesday is a global movement to encourage generosity. It always falls on the Tuesday right after Thanksgiving. If it's not already obvious in the name, this is a day dedicated to giving, to generosity, to charitable work, a day where individuals, communities, and organizations come together to support causes that they care about. So every year after you finish stuffing your face, after you go shopping on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, that Tuesday, just know that is a day to be a giver. So you know what Giving Tuesday is, but now you're like, well, I mean, why does it matter? What is so significant and important about this Tuesday that they selected at the end of the year?
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
First and foremost, Giving Tuesday has literally become one of the largest days of philanthropy on a worldwide scale. Each year, you have thousands and thousands of nonprofit organizations and their leaders and individuals that they support coming together, shining a light on the work that's being done, whether it's somewhere in Kansas City or it's somewhere in Tokyo. No matter where you are in the world, odds are if you are a part of a nonprofit organization, you are most likely acknowledging Giving Tuesday, or you know somebody that is acknowledging Giving Tuesday. On this single day, yearly, over $3 billion is donated across the United States. So again, it is literally the most generous day of the year. However, though monetarily this is one of the most generous times of the year, it's not just about the money. Yes, you want new donors. Yes, you want people to fund your programs and your causes, and you need money to continue doing the work. I know, we all know that. Giving Tuesday is also all about creating momentum for the mission of your nonprofit, creating engagement for the work that you're doing, and shining a light on the work that you are doing that you know needs to be done and needs to be supported. You are engaging with your community. You are finding other nonprofits and individuals who are doing similar work and aligning accordingly. And you are building relationships and your network, because even though somebody might not give to you financially, they could give you their time, they could give you their talent, they could give you other connections. I can't tell you guys how many times where I did not receive funding from a specific donor or specific foundation or whatever the case may be that I am requesting funds from in support of the organization that I'm representing, and they have connected me to someone else. On this day of giving, it is just as important for you to focus on building relationships and connecting with people and really showcasing and highlighting your work as much as it is important for you to get some coins. You know, balance. Now, if you didn't have a plan, if you struggled with trying to figure out how in the world you could participate in Giving Tuesday, I want you to do these 5 things. Number 1, make sure you set a clear goal. Whether you are trying to raise a specific amount of money, whether you are trying to generate volunteers for a program, program or a project that you're trying to enact. Or maybe you're just trying to spread awareness of your work and just generate engagement of your nonprofit. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, make sure that is clear, very clear. Second, I want you to craft a compelling campaign. Now, because we being last minute, I'm not saying you have to put something super intricate together. I'm not saying it has to be the most amazing thing that you've ever done. However, you should be able to tell the story of your nonprofit and the work that you do in a way that is easily understandable to your audience. Make sure that you highlight the impact of your work and how a donation would truly make a difference in the work that you're doing. Third, I want you to make sure that you are using social media wisely. Right now, if you go on Instagram, TikTok, even on YouTube, wherever the case may be, if you do hashtag Giving Tuesday, you will see just how much Giving Tuesday thrives online. There is a plethora of engagement going on across all social media channels, all different platforms. Any platform that you can imagine, Giving Tuesday is going to be active on there. If you have the time to and you're comfortable, maybe try going live and engaging with your people in real time and sharing the story of your work, what you're trying to do, why you are even speaking to them on the most generous day of the year, and establish some type of call to action so these people engaging with you know what to do next, aka donate. If you don't go live, maybe you share a reel or a TikTok or a short that just quickly highlights the work that you're doing and how far somebody's support can go if they were to give to your nonprofit. Or even as something as creating a carousel to show the faces behind the mission of your work, either A, the staff side of it and showing the staff members and the leadership and your executive team that is really focusing on the work that you do and making your nonprofit possible. Or the flip side of it, you are showing the faces of, let's say, the young people that you support, the communities that you work in. If you are connecting with other like community-based organizations or any other partners that you have in the work that you are doing, that you are supporting through the existence of your work, show them off too. Make sure to always put a face to your mission. Another trick, you know how like sometimes you'll go on Instagram and you'll go to a nonprofit organization's page, and in their profile info section you'll see like this little donation bar, and it like shows you how much money they've raised and what their goal is. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to set that up on your page. If you don't already have it set up, pause this video and go set it up right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you some time to do so. Go ahead.
I'm waiting. We're waiting.
4, along with using your social media wisely, I want you to make sure that you are really engaging with your supporters. Since we're being last minute, we're gonna focus on virtual engagement. Like I mentioned earlier, go live on Instagram, on Facebook, or on YouTube. Share your mission, showcase your work, or even give like a behind the scenes look at the work that you're doing. You know, people love a sneak peek. Or if possible, even consider having like a guest speaker, a volunteer. Maybe you are the CEO of your nonprofit organization and you invite some of your staff members to speak on the work that you're doing and engage with them live time so people can see like, oh, they're asking them these questions live. This is how this employee actually feels. This is happening in real time. So they get that real, authentic view of the work that you're doing and like the faces behind it. And yeah, people just love engaging with you and seeing the real deal. You feel me? Another quick and easy thing that you could do is just send an email blast to your donors and supporters. As I said, it doesn't have to be anything super intricate. You can simply write a letter acknowledging the day, already thanking them for all that they do for you, and just encouraging them to donate, to give. And if they cannot give monetarily, then, you know, ask for them to volunteer, ask for them to open up other doors and stuff for your young people. For example, when I did a Giving Tuesday campaign a few years back, one of the things that I encouraged our donors to do, if they weren't going to give monetarily, then we were seeking employment for our young people. We were seeking apprenticeships and internships and such. So if the money wasn't going into into our pockets, then we still wanted the donation to support our young people, whether it was something that was money given to the direct services that we provided to them, or if it was something that supported their post-secondary success and it landed them a job, it landed them a scholarship, etc., etc. And last way to engage your supporters, try doing some testimonials. If there's anything people love seeing, is that your work is credible and that you're not just talking the talk, but you have evidence and people who could stand up and say, yup, she doing exactly what she said, she been helping us, she not a liar. You know, you need to have evidence that you're doing what needs to be done. And besides all the data, besides all the paperwork and all that stuff, people want to see faces. People want to be able to be like, oh, you helped a young girl named Ashley Stewart? Oh, there's Ashley Stewart right there saying that you helped her. You understand? Right? You feel me? Okay?
Okay.
And number 5, make sure you thank your donors, the current ones and the prospects. Don't forget, Giving Tuesday is the kickstart day to the end of year giving. It is not the only day that people give. So though you may not get a donation on this very day, the season of giving is to the end of the year. So make sure that even beyond this day, that you are following up with a heartfelt message to your donors saying thank you. Acknowledge that they have supported your cause. Even if it's just one person that gave $5, that's $5 more than what you had before, right? And overall, keeping up to date with your donors, thanking them, making sure that they are engaged and being able to watch the impact and progress of your work, and that they are given ways to stay involved. And again, it's not just focused on the monetary. They are way more likely to give again, and they are way more likely to bring others into your network so that they can give as well. I cannot tell you how many funders really enjoy just getting an email that sees a young person's photo pop up and a nice message that just says what their impact has done. Even if their donation was not on Giving Tuesday, it's still an acknowledgement that we care about your donation. It has made a difference, and please keep connecting with us. Stay our partner. Stay with us doing the work, because if you didn't support us, we couldn't do it. Okay, so to show you guys how simple that this can actually be, I'm going to show you guys the email that I sent out to donors for Giving Tuesday. As you guys may or may not know, I'm the grants consultant for a nonprofit called the Newark Opportunity Youth Network. And every year, I'm responsible for creating a tiny social media campaign just to connect with our donors on Giving Tuesday. Because we have a million other things going on, we wanted to keep it real simple, real short, and real cute this year. So let me show you guys the email that I put together to our donors. As you guys can see, simple layout, boom, bam, bow to the point, but let's go through each element. First and foremost, on the side, you see that we have pictures of our young people, aka I am showing a reflection of the population being served. For this particular organization, we represent young people between the ages of 16 and 24 who are not in school nor working. These young people, we call them Opportunity Youth. Next, you see that I just give an acknowledgement of Giving Tuesday, just so you know, donors know why they are getting this email and I'm not just randomly in their inbox. Along with the acknowledgement of Giving Tuesday, I'm also acknowledging the support of our donors. I never ever send any sort of communications that is a call to action for people to give without giving them kudos and already thanking them for the support that they have given us. I'm also making sure to showcase how much impact has been generated because of their support, and putting all of that together to encourage them to finish off the year strong with us with a donation. And the last thing that you can see is that the link to the donation webpage is embedded in the letter. If there's anything I learned, is that people like to take as little steps as possible. So if they could just click something and be taken directly to exactly what it is that you want them to see, they'd rather do that. They don't want to have to click multiple things, try searching, finding, etc., etc. People be lazy, y'all. I be lazy too, so I be trying to, you know, make sure that I accommodate accordingly. All in all, Giving Tuesday isn't just about asking for donations. It's really about inspiring generosity with the work that you do, with the stories that you tell, with the population or the communities or groups that you are serving and that you are supporting and trying to make a difference in. You are taking all of that and utilizing all of that to not just simply be like, give me some money, I need some money. You are telling your story so people are driven to give, that the work that you are doing is so important and so impactful and is really changing so many different lives that if you did not receive support, it would be a huge problem. Whether you are a small grassroots organization or a large nonprofit, Giving Tuesday is your chance to connect with people who believe in the work that you do. To recap, Giving Tuesday is a day to harness the power of generosity and highlight your nonprofit's impact. With a clear plan, a compelling story, and strong community engagement, your organization can truly stand out on Giving Tuesday, and you can make this day a success, even though you was being last minute. And don't let the last minute discourage you. Showing up on Giving Tuesday is not about being perfect and making sure that everything you do just looks perfect. It's really just about showing up and acknowledging one of the most generous times of the year. Make sure you are taking today to establish those meaningful connections. Make sure you are acknowledging your supporters and telling them just how important they are, and keep talking about the work that you're doing. If there's anything that is important in this day and age, is that you be able to tell your story, to tell it clearly, and to tell it loud. Showcase the work that you do and show others to believe in the work that you do, and hence support the work that you do. Would you look at that? You made it to the end of this video. Thanks for watching.
Sometimes goodbyes are a bitch.
T-shirt idea. Goodbye stink.
As I always say, a lot of my videos are inspired by you guys, so if anybody has any questions or any topics about grants, development, nonprofit management, project management that you would like me to dive deeper into, make sure to leave that in the comments below. And also, let me know in the comments what your nonprofit is doing for Giving Tuesday. I mean, it is the most generous day of the year. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye y'all.